movers don't be no fun. And my girl ain't going.
Hey, what's up, man?
So GG,
Hey, glad to be here today. Let me tell you, it was a whirlwind weekend, man. I mean, I went to
Hold on,
Taste of It. Oh, everybody know I'm at IntellectualRadio.com. Y'all know where I'm at now. Do I have to tell y'all that again? I'm at IntellectualRadio.com. Come on, man. Hey, y'all got to call in today and lay.
What's the number, Mark?
708. 223-8953. Look, IntellectualRadio.com. This is where I'm at. Let's go with this. We had a busy weekend. I want to thank Wanda B. Let me tell you, I was out at the Taste, WVON, Taste. And first thing I want to say, man, is that, there's always, words in the news and video in the news about things going bad in our neighborhood and all these things going crazy. Look, did nothing go wrong? Was nothing happening? We saw some people sharing with food and kids running around, man. And, it just made me feel good, man, because these are neighborhoods I grew up in. Yes, I am Mark Aguirre.
You was in that hood,
two-time NBA champion. Listen, man. Oh, listen, it was so great. I was like, and all you guys that said hello. Let me tell you how I appreciate you.
What about the ones that said hello too much, Mark?
Man.
They mobbed you though, didn't they, man?
They got a right to pull on me right now, man.
That's what's up, man.
Like I told them, look, y'all made me.
That's what's up.
Y'all schooled me. You guys did a lot of things to make it happen, and this is why I do what I'm doing now. A lot of you guys follow me. I had no idea, guys are watching that much, but I came to just share my own personal experiences and just let Chicago know that, listen, the experiences and the things that I've had here are embedded in me all the time. And, I hope a lot of people get it. I'm going to try to spread some things that I know. You know what I'm saying?
You can stop that trash stuff. You've been doing it, big fella. You've been in these streets, man.
I've been out.
You've been in these streets, Mark.
I've been in Chicago, buddy. Let me tell you.
Dude, I'm with the people, man. You're not afraid, man.
But that's what I want to be, is that, I want to let everybody know, I'm here just to let everybody know that, I love this place, the people in it. Yeah, we have our bad. We have our bad, like any other have their bad, man. But the brand that, a lot of people put on Chicago is not that. Everybody had their pockets of tough stuff. But
it's not that.
No, man, it's not that.
Two-time world champ. Detroit Pistons, popping bottles in the locker room.
I see
at the park.
A lot of you guys chiming in. I'm really trying to get your message, man. I want to answer. How come I'm not getting it?
You're right here.
But I'm not getting the I'm not getting the comments on here, man.
Right there, man.
Someone getting the comments.
There you go.
Okay, here we go, man. I'm getting the comments now, man. Hey, Sheba. Oh, Derek. Hey, great voice. Yeah, you ought to hear me sing the. Would it be?
It's driving him crazy to think that my baby wouldn't be. Man, we just having fun, man. I feel so blessed to be with Mark, because one thing.
I'm just having fun, man. I'm really happy about the weekend, man. Hi, Ronald. How you doing, man? Superstar 24. Thank you, brother. Dennis. Hey. Oh, man. Diana. Hey, man. I see you guys. Such a great thing. Hey, I love you too. Dennis Moore, you looking for me? That's my teammate that played with me on the Final Four. Dennis Moore.
Final Four for
yes,
the
sir, Dennis.
What's up, boy? Final Four.
Roy, how you doing, man? Final
Dennis Moore, you got to come on here.
Oh, man. Sylvia, how you doing? Good to see you. Bring you on camera, Sylvia. I love to bring you on camera. But I'm going to try it, but see, I'm kind of, when I get to start doing stuff, I don't know, where to go, huh? I don't know what's happening, huh? They want to ask me something. Jim, she asked first. Her name is Sylvia. Sylvia. Hi, Sylvia. How you doing? They trying to add you. I don't know what's going on.
Big Ma.
Are you there? I'm just trying to get you guys on here. It's not happening. My stuff act crazy over here.
Big Mark,
I'm not able to add you. D, hello. Jim Philpott, how you doing, man? Good to see you, man. Big Jim. Hey, how you doing? How you say that? Miss Hawkins? The Kia Hawkins, how you? Dee, how you doing? Isaac, Good to see you, man. I don't know how to bring you on camera, man. But anyway,
Can
I'm
I
gonna
ask
get
you
back
something,
to
big fella?
I'm gonna get back to why we doing this a little bit about this weekend. I went to the Jordan 40 and over and 50 and over championship
Can we
classic.
rewind though?
Well, rewind.
Come
What do you
on, I'm
want to
with you.
rewind to? Okay,
Okay,
go ahead.
you went to the what was it? V103 WVON.
Yeah, WVON
Okay, I
stage.
saw you up there. You know, they call you on stage.
Yeah, they called me on stage.
You
Yeah.
was you said you before that.
And I
you
didn't
was
do my
Hold
Luther.
on, big fella.
I didn't do my Luther. Ooh, big Luther. Hey, let me know you. I didn't do my Luther. I should have just stopped and did my Luther. Hey,
This
you
not
know,
Luther's Vandross. This is Luther Vandross.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, man.
Hey, Bob.
Go ahead.
You said when you first got out there, you was able to walk around.
Yeah, I
You
was able to walk around.
Cheetos, chilling.
I was doing everything.
But
Hey,
before
Aaron.
you got off, when you got on stage, and you said once people found out who you were,
It was tough. It was tough. It was tough after that. Cause I grew this beard, man. I grew this beard, and then I had my hat on, and I was just
they didn't
rolling.
know who you were.
Oh no, man! Every now and then somebody look at you a little strange,
Right.
But it
Did
wasn't
you feel like the Beatles?
no, man.
You
I don't
remember the
know.
Beatles,
I don't know.
man.
No, I wasn't no Beatles, man. Jacksons, man. No, it was a little crazy. Hey, Tubby, how you doing? Derek, good to see you, man. Carolyn Wright, hey, good to see you watching. We just going through it, but
That was
it
amazing,
was really
man.
a great weekend, and like I said earlier, we get too much bad press, man, about things, but we don't get the good press.
Yeah,
I mean,
was
that went
big,
over.
man.
Let me tell you, VON, look, the way you handled that, the way it went off, and then the way you handled your vendors. There were a lot of people out there with businesses, and they were trying to really show people their product. And I watched the VON team, man, go to every vendor and make sure that they had what they needed in order to sell their product, in order to get it across. And I'm all in favor of always
Support.
so yeah, I gotta support, man.
Support.
Hey, how you doing, Karen White? Hey, Karen, how you doing? All right, man.
By the
I'm
way,
glad you guys
matters, y'all. Roseland matters.
but I went to the 40 and over and the 50 and over Jordan basketball championships. I think a lot of you guys saw it on my live. But I saw a lot of guys that I went to and played with, and either from high school. Met him in the playground.
You were like a little kid in there.
I was loving it, man. I was loving
You
it.
were
Man.
how many people you hugged
I
yesterday?
knew everybody in there.
Mark was in
Everywhere.
there, and that was your element. And you
It
was like
was.
on me, like, man, come on. I was like,
I was,
I'm watching
hey, man,
you, man.
It was,
and that was beautiful, dude.
it was a great thing. It was a great thing,
dude.
and I like the fact that we stick around and we talk to each other and we have a good time with each other, and I talked to the brothers, man. But really, what was kind of disappointing is the fact that you have that many guys that know that much ball, and not spreading it further than they are, because it was so many years of just knowledge of basketball in that gym.
Plethora.
Yeah, and
Man.
it's kind of just stuck, and
Tony McCoy.
yeah, everybody,
Flip,
man.
Fred Shepard,
Just
Kendall
keep
Gill.
going, man. Just
I
keep
mean,
going.
Paul McPherson.
Yeah,
I mean, it was so much.
it was great. It was great to see.
But
those
who was
guys.
the king of kings up in that big mark?
I ain't talking about that. Hey, listen, Anthony Robinson.
Green
how
was
you
in
doing?
there.
Bob Ryan, huh? Yeah. I'm not going. We good. But it was great going up in there and seeing guys play. But then, I drop. Let me get this mic together. I drop on the other side and I sit and talk to different people. I'm gonna talk and get much information as I can to share with you guys. And I talk to people, and the biggest thing I get out of a lot of the people that come up and talk to me is that they don't see us.
Oh man, they don't.
And I don't know, because I'm me and I don't know what anybody else is doing. I have no idea what anybody else is doing, so far as different
Mark,
athletes.
you go around, you don't see nobody else.
But I don't know. I don't know what I can't say what the brothers doing.
Do you see anybody else from the league?
But I don't know. I'm not saying that I don't know, but all I'm saying is that I did an early thing about, a lot of the brothers that I know, and they ain't won no championships. They ain't done no nothing. They ain't been on the winning teams, and don't nobody know them. And you walking around here like the diva.
Right.
I like, hold on, man. You know,
Right. Slow down, dude.
yeah, slow down, though. You ain't got no reason to walk around like you it. You know, hold on. I look at all them guys on the court, and I seen some guys with cold games when I came up. And you know what the difference is than them and me or them and somebody else and making the league? It's a difference in going to the right school.
Yeah.
It's a difference in having the right system to play in. It's the difference in playing a few minutes.
You said that about JJ.
Yeah, well, JJ's a baller, man. How you doing? Oh, how you doing, Lorenzo? I think that's it. How you doing, man? I like to bring you on camera, but I don't know what I'm doing. Hey, Miss Whiteside. You say diva, yeah. LOL, diva. Well, they have divas in basketball, a lot of them, and but it takes people like me to walk up to them and say,
call a spade a spade.
Who are you?
They won't do it, Mark.
No, but then they get the little humble thing when I walk up. But I know you're the other side. You walking around here, trying to act like that thing.
Like you bigger than Nino Brown.
Yeah, but you ain't been in your hood.
Right.
You ain't
shocked,
been. You
though,
ain't
man, the way that you moving around out here, man.
No, it's my goal, man.
I'm like,
it's my
dude,
goal.
you be at 31st Street Beach. I mean, not putting your business out here, but I mean, it's on Facebook. I mean, you go live, so
my goal.
You go to the hip hop thing.
It's my goal.
You with the people,
it's
man.
my goal.
So good stuff, dog.
No, but come on, man. That's where it is.
For real.
How can I not go where it is? I got to go where it is. Is that Mr. Wright? I can't say your first name. I can't see it. I'm blind over here. But I did a thing and just telling the divas, man. Especially guys in Chicago. You see, I love, when I see Kendall Gill. Kendall Gill get out in it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he's one of them.
Yeah, he get out in it. Yeah, he get out in this. He make a difference, man.
Kendall Gill not resting on his laurels. Like, okay, I've been to the league. I'm finna be on this pedestal. He like, man, these are the guys I've been around.
Yeah, but
I want him where I'm gonna go from here.
Well,
I love who he love who.
But
he like you. He like that. He want to be with the guys.
He want to be with the guys. You know how many kids was up in that Jordan game, man?
Mark, it's hard to recapture that being around in the locker room feel.
You ain't gonna get that no more.
It's hard. And that's the number one thing players say they miss, right?
Yeah, I know you missed that, man. But I think the biggest thing that concerns me is, man, that our not just kid, not just ball player, but I mean our kids are. The reality is kind of lost, man. I watched a kid tell his mom the other day that you shut up. Yo. Yeah.
I couldn't have said that to my mom. My mama kept a 38.
No, well, see, we was in a gym where, this is a privileged place. You know what I'm saying? Is that, black, white, and indifferent, they've been, privileged. Nick Irvin called me. Hold on one second. I got y'all on phone, but I gotta call my boy Nick. Hey Nick. I'm on Facebook Live. I was calling you, man. I'm trying to get you on Facebook Live, man. What you doing? I'm gonna put you on the phone, man. Call this number. 708. Huh?
He can't text to you.
You driving? Okay, so I'm gonna text you. I want to bring my boy Nick Irvin on, the best high school coach maybe in history. All right.
Hey man, that boy Coach Confidence. I love Nick, man.
And I want to talk to him real about this AAU boys. Okay. He want me to text him this number. Hold on, Nick. We're going to text you the number, man. Then call me when you get in, okay? All right. All right. How long? Hello? About 5 minutes. Okay, well, you'll be out the house in 5 minutes, and then call in this number, okay? I'll text you the number right now. All right. Can you text him that number? See, we a live show and we ain't had nothing. This is what
this ain't Hollywood, man. This real time, dog.
Wanda down here reaching
for
Hollywood. Wanda, you come on camera. You can see.
This ain't Hollywood. This real radio, boy. You
can come on camera. Wanda.
I like Nick, man. He coach confidence, man. He let his players play.
That's it. Just text him this number to him. Yeah, well, and I'm glad he calling in. And I want you guys to know, I'm straight. I ain't no what do you call it? When a show is uniformed or rehearsed or nothing. I'm just straight at you. And I watched this kid, back to this thing. Did you send it? Thanks, Juan. I'm watching this kid say that to his mama, man. And I'm looking at it.
Went up and smacked him.
No, I don't know nobody else's kid, but I thought about myself, man. I wouldn't have never, ever, ever had the nerve, or how many kids would have had the nerve to do that?
Basketball guys ain't gonna take care of that boy.
Yeah, man, it's just tough, man.
Be in trouble.
It's tough, man. I watch a mom. Let me tell you this about this thing, man. I watched a mom's son come out of the game, I'm sitting next to her. Her husband texts the coach and tell him, what you take my son out the game for?
He texted him.
Oh, on the bench. Hey, listen, I'm not making this up. He texted him on the bench and said, why did you take my son out of the game? You know,
Man, it's
I
messed
don't know.
up.
I'm bringing you basketball only as I know it. You know, only as
Wasn't
I
no
know
cell
it.
phones when you played my.
Well,
Wasn't no mamas
true.
and daddies there. We was grinding out here by ourselves.
No, well,
I
my
mean,
mom.
we had parents, but when we went in the streets and played, nobody hanging around us
Well, my
all the
mom wasn't
time.
walking across. You know, it wasn't gonna happen.
Right. You
You
wouldn't
know,
did it because you loved it.
yeah, yeah, cause I
Like my
loved it.
mom only seen me play maybe 3 times, maybe 2 or 3 times my whole life. Cause I
Wow.
mean, she maybe seen me play more than that, but it was more like that's your dream. My dream is for you to get an education,
Right, right.
and then from there you can do anything else you want to do. So basketball, that was my baby.
Oh, okay,
You know what
okay.
I'm saying? But for her, I'm her baby. Do something with your life beyond
Right,
this.
right.
So, but yeah, I would still give you that
Well,
business.
I was
Big
on the
Mom.
other side because my mother couldn't take the crowds, man.
She didn't like being around all them
Oh,
people.
she couldn't. Well, see, when I
Well,
was in
damn,
high
Mark,
school,
imagine them crowds you was around, dude.
yeah, but I mean, when I was in high school at Austin, you know, we played, you know, it was a couple moms, a few dads up in the stands, and then went to Westinghouse. It was on the fourth floor. Yeah, fourth floor. That was the only thing up there. And she could get in and get in the corner and do that. But man, once I went to DePaul, man, my mom was like,
That's too many people.
listen. She was
I'll watch
like,
you at home,
hey,
baby.
baby, I'm watching. And she know as soon as the game, I'm coming home to see her.
Right.
You know, and she man, she didn't get to attend. She didn't attend many games. You know, I had the real big games. I had to beg her to come to play, but you know, my mom, you know, she wasn't on that, man. She
Right.
was she
Because mama see a different picture.
yeah,
That's my baby.
yeah.
And if
Come
somebody
home and
foul
take the
you
garbage
hard or
out.
something, mama don't like
Yeah,
that.
no, she look around and
Why
say,
are you messing with my baby?
your game over. You should be home to take the garbage out. You know, your game over right now. Yeah, you gotta come take the garbage out.
That's
Where you
real
at?
life.
Yeah, but you know,
That's good,
that's
man.
how it is. But before Nick get in here, I truly want to do the kind of injustice. I hope you guys saw I've been doing just Facebook Lives. I was in a classroom. Did you see the one when I was in the classroom?
Yeah, man. I was gonna ask you about that. You were talking to those
Let me
kids
tell you
earlier this
what
week.
the whole it's oh man, what's the name of the school? Geez. See, when you got too much on your mind, this is what happens.
That's right.
You know,
They
hey,
watching.
IntellectualRadio.com. Hey, I'm at IntellectualRadio.com, man. I'm here all the time. Number is 708-223-8953. I was at the school, man, and you know what the kids were in here for, man?
What?
On how to handle pressure. And
that's a good
yes,
school.
yeah, but they were trying to teach them on how to do different things in order to relieve pressure on them. Because, and I went around when I was asking the kids when people was viewing, I was asking them questions like, when you're playing, you know, I have to succeed. This is college. You know, I gotta get a scholarship. You know, I have to be better than this guy. I have to be the next guy. And I asked him, I said, well, you know, are you having fun?
They're not having fun.
You know, I didn't get. You know, that was like a silent.
Got quiet.
It was a silent
watched
moment. Yeah, they said they got numb, and
They
I was
don't
like,
know what that feel like.
yeah, but to them not to say nothing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because people pushing them out.
for you to have, you had kids on there to not to say nothing.
Yeah.
When I asked them, "Are you having fun?" I just say, "Are you having fun?"
Yeah.
Hold it, for that not to be in the conversation at all. That's scary. When I went out to play ball, I went out to have fun every day. After I got done, I had enjoyed myself. I had fun.
Wow.
These kids come like them. They just came from work with the hard
I
hat
don't
on,
think
man.
that they would be able to play. Like, I'm 50. I don't think a 50-year-old kid from this generation would be playing right now because they don't love it like we did.
No, I'm not a 50-year-old kid. Ain't nobody 50.
I'm saying if they were 50 later on in their life,
They wouldn't love it.
they wouldn't love it like the way we do. Because, like, I'm 50. I went to hoop today with all my guys. What I'm saying is they didn't have that street game thing.
Well, okay. Let's go here. So when I talk to you know, have several occasions with like Durant, with LeBron, with all of these top players now, but they love it though.
Now you talking about KD and Bron? They love.
But KD and LeBron was that little too.
Yeah, but those are the ones that love it though.
But
Like
this
you
is what
did.
this is what I'm saying is that why. What has happened to change the fact to take the love out the game? What has happened? You know what has happened? But that's what
commercial. It's commercialized so much now with the shoe companies and all of that. Most kids want to be a part of a team where they get new shoes and new bags. It becomes more material. They want to look good.
So is that something we need to take out the game?
Well, college basketball right now, they're trying to take that area, go in that direction. You know that.
Bags and shoes and things like that. You know, you're hocking our kids. You're
That's
hocking
all
them.
it is, because the shoe companies own the whole summer thing. So that's what college basketball is trying to do right now. I don't agree with it because, like you say, the Mac Irvin Fires of the
But
world,
is it destroying the game? I mean, I don't know.
I don't think it is, man. I just think that
What is it doing?
college basketball want to control it. It's a non-profit organization that's worth billions.
You know, I don't mind getting gear or kids getting gear, you know, and that's fine. But you get it to a point where it's all about that. I mean,
that's the way it looks, man. I mean, the team roses. Let's be real facts. You know everybody.
I know everybody, and I understand
the wrong team, run team roll. Mike, what's the name?
No, I don't know. Just go ahead.
Well, anyway, Team Rose, Mike Irvin Fire, YNR, Mean Streets. These are the
look, boy. You know them, huh?
I know them all. I got boys. You know, I got 6 kids. Man. I got 5 boys that's killers. Well, the 2, 4, and 6 don't count. That kid cake and ice cream. But you know, the shoe companies, when they come to Chicago, the big teams, they want to talk to those guys because they get the killer kids.
Okay.
So they control the market like that.
Right.
Like when you came around, the high school coach and college coach had the control.
But what I'm saying, I don't mind them having that. But what I'm trying to say is that do that, but don't affect how you teach the kids how to play, or get to a point where they think that they're privileged enough to ask for things or that kind of stuff. You know, like I hope my boy come on. He say he's 5 minutes away. I'll call back. I really wanted him on because he got one of the biggest, you know, programs in Chicago.
The Godfather. His daddy, the Godfather.
But what I'm saying is that he's linked to Nike. But when I go see his practices, man, let me tell you what goes on in there.
Them boys go at it.
They go to get it.
They go get it because that's how he played.
They go to get it, man.
He come from a basketball family.
Yeah, well, you know, that's the Irvin family.
And he from the Hundreds. Shout out, Nick Irvin.
Oh, see, he's trying to make it from the Hundred. We making it from the West Side.
From Roseland.
That's where we from.
We from Roseland.
We from the
That's my main man.
We from the West Side.
Why y'all ain't get blue?
Who?
I just kidding.
I don't want to hear
but Mark, let me ask you this, man. I want to ask you this. Okay, so when you play
IntellectualRadio.com, that's where we're at. IntellectualRadio.com, 708-223-8953. All right.
They didn't have AAU. All they had was high school ball.
Right.
You see AAU because you got nephews who play.
Right.
And you played on a high level. Do you think it would be more conducive to these kids if they went back to the way when you played? Without all this extra stuff?
They got extra stuff, and it's really hard to say because there's a lot of things that exist behind it that we just don't see.
Let me stop you, big guy. The coaching.
What? Oh, the coaching. Look, there are a few of them. But 90% of the coaching in AAU is awful. Now they do.
That's what I want to Big Brother to get.
It's awful. They do need to vet some of these people that's coaching these kids.
That's what I wanted to get them. I had to get it out of you. That's why I knew I had to act in a certain way.
Yeah, well, they need to vet them. They need to go to a class, and they need to not just on basketball skills, on how to be an adult. Man, listen. You know. You guys out there, I'm just
that way.
On being an adult, man. Man, you know, 90% of them just scream. I'm serious, they just scream.
We had your nephew and my kid.
What you screaming about?
We ain't gonna say the name of the team, but your nephew and my son played on the same team.
Just scream.
And we saw it.
Just scream. Just screaming. And you know, and here go a lesson. Here go a lesson. You know, and a lot of you guys out there listen to what I'm saying, because like when I was at the VOA, they're listening. So I'm bringing it to you straight. I'm bringing it to you, you know, just like it should be. What you screaming for? If you ain't done your work inside the gym to teach a kid in practice, to teach the kid how to play, you think screaming gonna make them do something? Screaming ain't cussing. That ain't finna do nothing. No. You should understand making that discipline, making that kid understand how to be disciplined, making them understand how important it is for you to do these things. You do that in practice. Yep. If you have to do that in the game, you're not no coach.
Don't you hate when a coach call a timeout, make his team run at halftime?
I don't want to talk about. I saw that.
I know you seen it because I seen it.
What is that?
Coach, he pissed at his team so he make him run sprints at halftime.
What is that?
Man, I be wanting to get a running start.
Man, what is that, man? I don't understand it. You know, I just I'm just giving you things that I see. I want you to come, man, get an AAU program, man. I know that's later down the line for you, man. They're not gonna like me having an AAU program.
Well, they need you to get it, Mark.
I'm serious,
man. I ain't putting no pressure on you, but
I don't know. You
got to come back, man.
But see, I think a lot of these moms and these parents would not like me, and I don't want to start that because they wouldn't like me because first of all, you're not coming into my practice 15 minutes late. You're not coming 5 minutes late. You're not doing it.
Right.
You know, I don't care if your kid's a star, #1 player in the country, whatever. Yo, what you doing? Here this time,
an hour early.
But I'm saying is I can't put that mindset in that kid right now because down the way he's going to get trained the fact that 15 minutes is not bad, 10 minutes is not bad,
I know I've been guilty of that sometimes.
Well, look,
practices
I'm not doing that.
On the expressway, but I ain't justifying it. You right, man.
I'm not doing that.
I talked to Jeff Wilson, Ben Wilson's brother, and I talked to him about it. I said, Ben Wilson or Mark Aguirre, y'all need a program, man, up here to exemplify.
Hey, where's that bar I'm going to on Wednesday? Is it on my Facebook page? Y'all see how I'm over here. I'm just
cigar bar?
Yeah. I think it's
It's out there in Madison.
It's out in I don't know. It's on Madison. Salt Trail. Do you want to do that? Yeah. That at Wardo's? Yeah, I'm be at Wardo's on this Wednesday from 6 to 10. Come through and say hi. We're gonna talk to a few people and go Facebook Live from there. Intellectual Radio is dragging me out there. And we're gonna go live from there. All right. So
man, I love it out there. It's a good class of black folks out there.
Well, you know what? It's a cigar bar that I've been through, and I'm just taking the places I like. I've been to several cigar bars, and this is one I like. It's 3721 Salt Trail in Richton Park. I'll be there this Wednesday. 3721, you said one? 3721 Salt Trail in Richton Park this Wednesday. So come see me. Let me go back to this and this the kids acting crazy, which I link to the divas that acting crazy in the NBA. When I see a kid like you ever seen Klay Thompson, man?
I love Klay Thompson.
You ever see how man he's an adult, a man that understands where he is.
His demeanor is always perfect.
Curry, he understands where he is, man. Yeah, but I'm saying is that he understands his importance. LeBron understands his importance.
Yeah.
Now, for all you other divas that's out there in the NBA, you have no idea what LeBron does. Man, LeBron gave away more shoes and helped more kids and education and things like that.
He sent everybody to Cleveland and college.
But he understands. But hold it. We got guys here that are pros. Hold it. That are pros. You have no idea where they at.
Nope.
Hold it. They ain't touched nobody, ain't been to nobody's nothing. Haven't been.
Can I say that now?
I don't see no programs. I've been here this long.
And you ain't seen none of them.
Oh. Yo.
Say that name.
I ain't saying no. I ain't bringing them out. No, they know who they are.
Okay.
And as a pro, no. AD
good.
AD got it. He got a program here. But what I'm saying is that, come on, man. The same people that are in the stadiums watching you, that are fighting down the street, taking the bus in the snow to support you. And I'm not saying you can do everything. Yo, come on. Give me a break, man. That's something Isaiah and Magic and Julius Erving, George Gervin, anybody that you've seen in the pros where we were.
Right. Man, Doc used to hoop at the Ruck.
Dog, I set the kids on. We gave up the kids. We gave them to AAU. We don't go and okay, if you are with a shoe company, fine, but come behind the kid and show them what it's like, to
well, I think Big Mark, most of the AAU coaches, most of them, like Nick hooped. Most of them didn't hoop. It's a business. And they making money.
You might be right about that. You might be right about that. I don't know. But this is one thing that kind of works at me a little bit, but I'm not gonna give it up. And like I say, I don't know how many people are gonna get to see, my Facebook Live. But you guys that are watching, you guys that do follow me, give me some insights. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to put it all out there. When you see, so I read it all. Let me tell you, I go to sleep late at night. I'm trying to read everything. I'm not trying to read, who's the goat all the time.
Yeah, how many times they gonna ask you that question?
I don't want to. I told y'all, Jordan.
You already know who it is, Black.
I want to know, any experiences that you got that I can share. When it comes down to just making things better for our youth. That interests me. And I'd like to talk about that. This thing is going crazy. I mean, I'm getting invites to everything that you can name in Chicago, and I'm being kind of specific about where I go, and it's going to start pretty soon.
Man, I wish Hugh Hefner was
IntellectualRadio.com.
Invite us there.
Oh, see, listen to him. Listen to him. Wanda, you hear this?
We can't do a sports show at the Playboy Mansion.
Earl, you hear this over here, man?
Why we can't do a show at the Playboy Mansion?
See, hey, y'all got me a list over there. Somebody else take this spot, man. Give me a list. Look what this guy talking about, man. No, I hear you, boy. You sick.
I always wanted to do that. The dreamer, man.
No,
go to Playboy Mansion, not to just do what they do, but just go. Because you see it on TV, and it's nice. It's like the waterfall is nice. It's California.
It ain't all that. Whatever.
Hold on. Mark said it ain't all that. You been?
Yeah, I've been.
Big boy, big baby,
But
big
it ain't all that. Yeah, that's a totally another show. What you think, Juan? It's totally another show.
Shout out to you, big baby.
Well, appreciate that, brother. Like I say, send me anything that's pertaining to your anything that interests you so far as the AAU circuit and how your kid is going through it and things. If I can talk you through any of that, or if you, I mean, it can be just me and you, talking through it. I will, IntellectualRadio.com. Oh, I forgot to announce my sponsor back here. TLC, Total Life Changes. I've been taking this tea now for about 6 months. You don't have to take a tea, dog, because you're getting a little couple on you. Hey, you want some tea, man?
Man, I do yoga, dude.
No, is it working?
Yeah, man. I'm 205 and steady getting. No, I'm the 205.
Yeah, lying on there. Lying on there. You more than 205.
I'm definitely more than 205, big fella.
205. Well, Total Life Changes. Look, I'm down about 60, I think. I've seen a lot of people at the
I saw Ricky Green when he saw you. He looked at you like,
yeah, I'm slim.
Like, yeah. I saw when he looked at you because I watch it. Because Ricky Green, if most people don't know, him pro.
Well, geez, I am still big.
You at your playing weight though, almost, Mark, like when you was younger.
I'm happy about where I'm at though, but listen,
you be cooking
I'm
too.
Trying to,
I can't wait to get over there and get some of that chicken, man.
I like cooking, man.
I got to get over there and get some of that.
Listen, I'm really waiting for Nick to call in. It was very important to me for having him call in. Nick, I know you're on your phone. Call me because I want to talk to you about this AAU situation, which is on my mind, and we can go further and further from there. What I do want to introduce to you guys is that there's a big thing that's coming in a couple days. I am part of a professional basketball league. I'm bringing to Chicago. I know you've seen the other professional basketball league where they play half court. I'm not going to mention their name, but I think you know who they are. But this is something I'm bringing to Chicago, and you're going to see a lot of the same players, but we're going to go full court. And we're going to. But the big thing about this is that this team is going to be anchored in Chicago. It's not going to be coming here one time a year doing that. We want to have a series of games where the Los Angeles team come play Chicago, where the New York team come play Chicago, the Chicago team go to play New York, and vice versa.
You got the big cities on lock right now.
Yeah.
What cities you got?
Geez, we're scheduled to be in like
Miami.
16.
I heard y'all say Miami.
Yeah, we got Miami.
Can I come with you to Miami though?
See, you want all the fun. Wanda, you see where he going? You see where he going? Earl, Earl, would you come get
honest,
this guy, man?
At least you know I'm not being a fake. I'm being honest.
Yeah.
But you respect me for my honesty?
Yeah, but can you sneak it in? Just sneak it in. Right away. Hey, man, I just want to go to,
but I don't like Miami.
It's primetime basketball league. It'll be announced probably in a couple of days. You'll hear our players, and I'm a big part of it. And there's no way I wasn't going to have a game in Chicago And the cute part about it is what I'm going to do is that if any of you guys ever been to our summer basketball league here, what I'm doing is that I want to kind of bring to light because there's a lot of guys that play ball. There's a lot of guys that play ball now in our summer basketball classic. I think Nike sponsors it, and they think they played in Kenwood last year or something like that. Or they played at Whitney Young. They played at Whitney Young one year. But anyway, I'm inviting those guys to play a game before our game, to highlight them and have the big game on it. And I don't know if any of them going pro. I can't have any college players because I'm going to pay them too. So you get your game together, man, but I can't I can only pay you.
I'm done, Big Mike.
I can't pay you like
after the day I can't even make
$10 for a jumper.
Oh yeah, I got take the salt buck, man. Give me a double cheeseburger gyro sandwich off of that.
Oh, okay. Before Nick come on, if Nick call back, man. It's 708-223-8953. Intellectual Radio.
Somebody said they just tried to call. The line was busy.
The line was busy. See, we got technical difficulties.
Okay.
Hey, y'all need to call back because there's something wrong. Y'all dial the wrong number, man. 708-223-8953. All right. I wanted to talk the guys, all the guys that played in the 40 and over, 50 over. I used to come home and play against those guys. Hey man, don't be turning your music on, man. While you?
I was trying to follow your feed, and
would you please come on? Nothing bad come up on that. Is it?
No, I ain't got your phone.
No, you flip it over like that. Don't flip it over like that.
No, I'm just kidding. Big fella ain't doing nothing.
No, can't do that.
Yeah, I ain't.
But the guys was talking about playing. Some of the guys saying, "Hey, how come you don't play with the 50 and over?" And let me tell you some of the differences. And then one of the guys on the floor told him, big fella, right. It was like, "No, we don't want Mark out here." I said, "So why you don't want Mark?"
81.
No, the fact is that explain to you guys, there's a difference in when you actually play in the pros,
right,
to how they play when they haven't been in the pros, and right. It's extremely physical, but you don't know you're physical, right? Because it's the way you've been taught.
Because you know how to punish them when you got the ball,
and when I don't just punish. Right, everything's supposed to be a punish. How I move, I try to punish you.
And come on, wait. I'm sorry.
But then when I move, I punish. And they say, I had a lot of people on the Facebook say, "How come you ain't playing? How come you're playing?" And I played a few pickup games with them, and I don't want to get in no fight.
Because you know what,
I don't want to get in no fight, man. I don't want to get in no fight.
They don't want to lose both games, do they?
Well, I ain't no fighter, man. I'm too old to fight somebody.
You know what, man? Just watching.
Hey, Nick, don't have me call you back, man. Because I don't take many calls, but I'm giving you a call, so don't have me take back. As a matter of fact, I'm not going to teach you no more of that offense and defense that you win these championships with, too. You tell them about me being in your
table.
You tell them about me being in your gym like the last 4 or 5 years, showing you how to get through it. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have told. Now all the other schools gonna be like, "Oh, that's how he found that offense." Because Mark told it to him, huh?
Would you come out to Plainfield East and teach them coaches something, man? Because they still running one. Everybody know what one is.
I tried to tell Nick is that why would you want to call the number of what you're doing?
Right, you got to switch it up every time.
But see, I'm saying is that when you run an offense like that's so moving that they just see the mistake.
Yeah.
Now you don't have to call nothing. So now you don't have people scouting you saying, "Oh, that's what they do. That's what they do. This is what they do." You get rid of that, and now people worry about you. Now you got them on a hook. Hey, Intellectual Radio 708-223-8953. I'm gonna be at what is there again? One of the cigar bar.
Cigar bar.
They running me around Chicago, y'all. Let me tell you. I mean, I'm getting lost.
Chicago ain't that big. Because you ain't used to the South Side, is it?
What is it? Eduardo Lemon, 3721 Salt Trail. I'll be there Wednesday.
We're gonna embrace you, man. We know you're a West Sider, but you know what, man? I told them you good, so you good.
What you mean good?
Yeah, I
don't need you to tell me. I have to tell him you good now. Oh, let me tell you about him. He came up in the game the other day. He was all brand new. Let me tell you how brand new he was. He was sat there. You lay back. We talk all day about, we're going to see all the boys play. We're going to do all that. And I came to see you up in the stands, man. What's up with that?
I was chilling.
But you a baller. You supposed to come get that love. What's wrong?
Man, look, I was watching you, man.
Watching me.
Big bro. I was like, look, big bro up in here. I was chilling, man.
Man, I loved it, man. But I thought you would. I thought you would at least come down there, and say hello.
But I ran into one of my buddies, man, from 30 years ago.
It looked like you was scared. Wanda looked like he was scared to me. I was like, yo. Somebody must have bust you up. You scared to come down the court.
I look like Ali, man. I'm pretty.
Somebody came and bust you up. Hey, Earl, listen.
I stay out the way, man.
Somebody had, look, no, I'm a baller, right? And when I was looking up there in the stands, when you got somebody that done dropped numbers on you and just treated you bad and gave you the step back James Harden and you fail, you don't want to see them no more. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, if I would have stayed long enough, something happened. You would have seen the host that was running the tournament, Tony McCoy, and flipping them come up like, man, what's up, Big Bob?
Oh,
because you that. Big Bob, bro. I'm Big Bob. You didn't. I was nice. The boys found out the hard way. See, but I've been knowing Fred Shepard forever.
I gotta Google him.
Oh no, man, you can't Google me. My damage is done in the streets. Can't find that.
You ain't got no Google.
I got bodies out there.
Oh man. Listen, hey, IntellectualRadio.com. Listen,
Big Bob.
I'm appreciating you guys when I go out in the streets and you tell me to keep doing what I'm doing. And you're the reason I keep doing it, because I want to drop it on you, and I really want to drop it on you as concerned to our young ones. That's what I'm focused on. Our young ones and how they act and what they do, and then our parents and how they act, what they do, And like I said, I don't know when I did on Facebook Live, but it's getting to be shameful, some of the stuff that I see in the stands, and you know what I'm talking about. You people, you parents that go to these AAU games, and it's over. When the AAU over in about a month.
Ooh, this the last month. I'm so glad.
Yeah.
But what about the team from here? I won't say their name because I don't want to slander nobody that jumped on the referee last week. Did you see that?
Somebody told me about that. They jumped on the referee.
They whooped that referee, man.
The people in the stands whooped the referee?
The team.
The
referee was trying. He called the tech. And then one of the shorties went up and when
But it's not supposed to happen though.
But you hit a ref as a felon. You're an instant felon.
So but it's not supposed to happen.
Keep hitting the referees. You'll bet you get a felony. Well, you'll never get a government job.
Well, I'm just concerned about them, and my other concern I'm never gonna jump off of it is the fact that, see, like Steven Jackson, man, Steven Jackson, right?
Yes, sir.
See, them boys, they're a little rough around the edge, but they real though.
Yeah, man, I love them.
Steven come back. They come back and give that love, man. But they pros, but they come back and give that love, man. And it's selfish of you to say that now that I've been in the NBA, I ain't finna say you got to go around and walk in places that are not safe to you.
Right.
But
be among the people.
But I'm saying, geez, I said, like I told you earlier today, the reason I played at Chicago State when I was considered, the number one player in high school and the top 2 or 3 in the NBA, is that in deep end, I mean, I feel my city.
But you needed that grind, though, Mark. That's the only way you was able to get what you wanted out of basketball.
But I was born
from them hood, man. Like, okay.
But I was born with that.
Tell me that story.
And they all born, but they all born with that, though. Everybody's born with that. If you don't born with that love, man,
everybody's not born with that, big fella. I'm sorry.
Tell me, why are they not born with that? Why?
Some people, man, don't have that, man. That get out into the community.
No, but what I'm saying is that when you were growing up, everybody had a point where, you gonna be all right. I like what are you playing. And then somebody reached over there and said, listen, you need to do this, you need to do that, and why don't you join this and stay away from that? Believe me, every NBA player at one point had 2 or 3 turning points where somebody turned your life. Yeah. Every last one of us. Every last one was somebody.
Because it's that quick, right, Mark? Like you said it the other day.
It's that little twitch.
That little twitch.
It's that little twitch.
I went through it at Jackson State, so I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and that's the good of going pro and not going pro.
Yeah.
And then you think that it's all on you. No, man.
I think
man, how you forget that?
Let me ask you this, man.
How you forget
what
that?
You think about that Jalen Rose and C-Web thing that they got with
what they got
with the whole booster, the guy that was supposed to have been
paying them?
Yeah, and then C-Web lied and threw the man under the bus, and Jalen Rose was like, "Hey man, don't lie, man." Jalen Rose took it to the chest. Chris Webber lied, tried to throw the man under the bus, and to this day they don't get along. C-Web.
You know what though? I'm not gonna say.
You don't know
I understand what you're saying, but I'm gonna just tell you on the side that I see is the fact that I'm in a brotherhood with you. Like Magic, Isaiah had a feud going on for years, and I'm the one in between.
You in the middle of that, man.
Me. I'm the one in between it. Don't nobody on the planet know what that feud about, and they'll never know. I know. But what I'm saying is that there was a feud, and I am not in my era. I am not finna let y'all get the inside of what that's about.
Right.
I'm in a brotherhood with you, and for Jalen and for Big C Webb. To me, to you, man, you're wrong. You don't let nobody get inside of things that go on with you personal to a ball player. I got some personal stuff that went on with some Dallas Mavericks that I can't stand. Right. I can't stand them. But so I would never ever publicly come out and talk about that individual.
Fracture that fraternity.
But how you do that?
Yeah. Because I mean, to this day, they were the best 5-5
championship teams. They don't do that.
Nah, there you go.
Tell me how many stuff you heard from the Boston Celtics. Tell me how many stuff.
You ready, big fella?
Intellectual Radio. I just think somebody called in, but championship teams don't do that. We got a caller, man. Hey, you on? Tell me where you're from and your name. Let me know.
This is April from Detroit.
Hi, April. How are you? From Detroit.
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing well, April. Not bad at all.
What's up, April?
Hey, Robert. How you doing?
I'm chilling.
Hey, I was just thinking about you, Mark, and how you played when you played with the Pistons.
Right.
What are your thoughts about Isaiah Thomas?
Well, Isaiah Thomas, like we just discussed now, Isaiah Thomas is a good friend of mine. And what I can say is that I can say as a buddy, he hasn't done everything correct. You know, and neither of us, none of us have done everything correct. But he's a good friend, and he's always going to be a good friend of mine, even though, you know, I have to reprimand on some of the stuff that he does. And we go to blows about some of the things that he does, and we differentiate ourselves that. But we have a brotherhood that's never ever gonna dissolve ever.
Yeah, I really I think there's a huge debate obviously between Isaiah Thomas and Michael Jordan. Those things continue to go on, and there's such a huge discrepancy between the two still. That I think that obviously there needs to be a particular point where it goes in and it ends, as you probably already know.
Yeah, you know, they need to end that between themselves, you know, and I will protect them both when it comes to that. Hey, thanks, caller. We got another call on the line.
April, love you, babe.
Love you, April.
Okay,
Thank
you so
appreciate
much.
it. All right.
All right.
Good night.
All right.
Bye.
We got another caller. Somebody ringing in. Bob don't know how to work thing. Caller, who's the caller? What's your name?
Yes, you do. You got another caller.
Yes. What's your name and where you from?
My name is Jerome Fraser.
Yeah. Hey, Jerome. How you doing?
What's up, Mr. Mark Aguirre?
I'm doing well, man.
Norris' son. What's happening?
Say what now?
Yeah, Jerome Fraser.
Hey, Jerome. How you doing, man? What's your question? Turn your radio down.
Let me turn this down. Yeah, I'm from Chicago, man.
Oh, okay. Okay. What's your question, man?
I grew up around you. My dad refereed you, took you to the Boston shootout, Ruben Norris.
Ruben Norris? Oh my goodness. Now you remember when I talk, you hang on for a minute. You want to talk about changes, things that touch you in your life? Okay, I'm this little fat kid. Hey, hang on. And I'm playing ball. Don't have a real big name right now.
Right.
And Ruben Norris saw me play. I'm a freshman, a sophomore, and say, listen, I want you to go with me to the Boston shootout. and I think guys have probably heard of the Boston Shootout.
Yeah, I heard of Boston Shootout.
Chicago had never won the Boston Shootout ever. And he took me and Isaiah. Well, no, it was just a bunch of guys, that play. And we went up there, and the person I played in the championship series, supposed to have been the #1 high school in the world, Patrick Ewing, and I gave him 50.
Damn!
Hold it. But what I'm saying was that's that little tick that we was talking about, that little unknown situation.
Right.
And Ruben Norris, out of nowhere, not knowing me, just say, hey, come on, go with me. Hey, man, I am so glad you called, man. Listen.
What's up, Jerome?
Ruben Norris.
Rob, hey, Mark, if you didn't know, I went to Simeon with Rob, too, so that's my guy.
That's my man.
Oh, he ain't none of my guy, man. Yo, hey, Earl done forced him on me up here. I was like, man, I got to go on. Wanda Beefy, like, man, what you doing with him? What are you doing with him?
It's cool, it's cool seeing you, doing what you do, whatever. I remember you come up to Cole Park. Because I grew up across the street from Cole Park.
Oh,
so I knew what you was talking about.
I mentioned that Cole Park to early in my show, is that where DePaul didn't want me to play in the playground. And you people might not know, DePaul said that, I couldn't go back to the playground. The next thing I told him, I said, look, you get my release papers.
Wow.
Oh, I came hard like that. Like,
they didn't want you to play doing basketball while you was on scholarship?
They didn't want me. Once they gave me a scholarship, they was like, we want you to play. No, they want me to play in certain places.
Oh.
And I was like, hold it. You mean to tell me I can't go back to my playground and play? Are you
man.
serious?
I was my dad's shadow back in the day on the west side when he used to referee y'all.
Yeah.
Was it Marillac House?
Marillac House, yeah. I played at Marillac House in the summer.
Yeah. And see, when my dad was he was at Avalon Park. He ran Avalon Park. Ricky Green.
Yes, Avalon.
Ricky Green took me in. You know what I'm saying? So
okay, Rick, my boy.
y'all.
But look at all them names he's talking about, pros that's in the playground. Name it. Where they at now?
I just saw them at the game yesterday.
No, I'm saying where the pros at now? What the pros?
No, they
I'm calling all y'all out in Chicago. And when I see you,
them was real pros.
Yeah, but when I see them this winter, I'm gonna be in the Bull Stadium, and thank you all you guys. They give me carte blanche. I can go anywhere, anywhere I want to go in the Bull Stadium, and I'm gonna ask them, where you at, man?
Terry Cummins was one of the ones my dad had.
TC.
Yes.
See, you talking about not just pros. You talking about
legends,
mega pros. You know what I'm saying? We ain't the guy that's the third player. Yeah, man. Come on.
Hey,
we not the 15th guy on the bench.
House, man.
Yeah, them first rounders.
No, you're talking about people who are all-stars that from Chicago. When the last time you have mentioned an all-star or NBA player? And I see D-Rose.
D-Wade.
D-Wade, yeah, D-Wade, yes. Let me call it out. Yeah, hey, yeah,
D-Wade. One of the best two guards
Let me call you out, man.
Sorry, D-Wade, we've been missing you on the show, man.
D-Wade, I'm going to get with you. I know how to get you. I know how to get Juwan Howard. I know how to get you.
Yeah,
you brothers.
CBS on Juwan. Then you had D-Wade from Robbins went to Eisenhower.
Yeah, see, those brothers are from the core that we're from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They did it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
But after that, I don't know. All you other pros. And I know kid Jabari. I know his mom and I know his dad.
Yeah,
Believe me, he out here. He out here. Jabari, I appreciate you, man. And I'm glad you coming back home.
It's another Simeon guy.
Yeah. Well, Simeon, y'all. Wait,
but don't forget Nick Anderson. Now we can't leave Nick out.
Okay, Nick come back. Okay, but then you're talking about guys from the same thread. I'm talking about these guys that's in there right now.
All them boys, man. They all live out of state right now, but
they help. They come back.
They good guys.
Well, I'm giving a call out to them, and I know I'm going to reach you. And when this basketball season starting to get nice and heavy, see, I'm going to be commenting on these busters that's playing, and they think they got game. and you can't tell me about no game. I'll call it just like it is.
You gonna say their name, Mark?
When they come in, he didn't play well. He got to step it up.
Because you said you gonna call the game some this season.
I'm gonna tell them they ain't got no game. You step it up. Don't look like you're working. How can you come in the game and go 2?
Right.
How can you come in the game? You supposed to be.
I'm a pro. I'm not getting 2. I got 4 today, and I'm 50.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that you are a pro, and you trying to help this game, and you come in and have 5 bad games in a row. How you have 5 bad games in a row, man? You ain't working.
No pro, Mark,
you ain't
got 5 games.
No.
You told me that though about you coming in as a rookie. You said you were the first rookie to do what?
I was the first rookie to lead the NBA in scoring for
The first
period.
15
As long
games
18 games.
and-
I was going to lead the league in scoring.
Yeah, as a rookie.
As a rookie, I was going to lead the league in scoring.
That's nasty.
Let me tell you.
Fella.
MJ, you hear
Somebody
that?
told me to mention Adrian Danley's name.
What you want to mention him about?
I don't know what they just said. Mention his name. What did he do?
No, well, see, I only talk about cold people. He was all right.
No, he said J.J. Anderson.
J.J. Anderson? Mitch, who name?
Adrian Danley.
What about him? He just said mention him?
When Mark hear that
Yeah.
name,
Do
he
you
think
know
about
who he is?
Doodoo.
I know. I heard of him.
I don't
But
know
it,
why.
wasn't like, it ain't like a Mark Aguirre, Terry Cummins, Skip Dillard, guys like that.
Look, I tell him like this is that,
Ricky Green.
everybody gotta, take what's, where they slide. And I know I'm not upset about that, but, to all you fans that carry me, it might have been a mistake because I carried Chicago onto the NBA floor. But the deal is that I was destroying you and I was letting you know it. Because when I came back next month when we played your team, I don't need no crap out of you. And that set people out in the wrong light, about me. And I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not ashamed of it because when I went through the NBA, I ain't had no problems. And there's no forward, y'all call whoever y'all want to call, rebuttal, whoever you want to rebuttal. You got video now. So if you lying, they got you on video guard, not guard me. They got you on, video, not guard me. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
but what I'm saying is that from the tree that I came up in Chicago, man, it was taking no prisoners. And when I took no prisoners, but when I took no prisoners, mean I got your spot, I own your game.
Right.
Don't come up in the playground thinking you finna mess with me because I give you the same treatment I gave you last time.
Right.
That's how we grow up in Chicago. We compete.
Everything is killer.
We compete in Chicago.
Court,
so
man.
when you talk about them people, first of all, tell them to talk about somebody who guarded me. And who I had to guard. And that list is very small.
How did you feel about Kendall Gill being on the same team with Paul yesterday?
That was injustice. Kendall Gill played on the same team with Paul McPherson. Hey, Paul, you and Kendall illegal, man.
Yeah, man.
Y'all illegal.
Hey, Kendall Gill, you 50. You same age as me.
Ruben Norris, man.
That's right.
My
Ruben Norris,
gratitude
Hall of Fame.
is.
You know what? My dad was instrumental in bringing a lot of the guys in Chicago up through the Boston shootout. Gave them a chance to do, show they
man,
talent, man.
Just tell them, man, you are always mainstay.
Bring Pops on, man.
In the growth. We
can do that.
Mainstay. Please bring him on. Matter of fact,
Mark.
he's a mainstay in the growth of my game. And he had to be a god. He had to be a godsend, man.
You had 50.
He had to be a godsend. Yeah.
Hey, Rob, you want me to bring him on tonight?
Man, listen, we ain't gonna be on much longer, but listen, Rob, I need to get his number, Rob. Get his number.
Absolutely.
So so I need to bring Ruben on because he done seen everybody, man.
I mean, damn.
Everybody.
If he brought you somewhere, you had 50.
Yeah, but didn't nobody know I had that kind of game though. But right. Ruben knew I could play.
But you didn't know it till you had 50 though.
No, see, I was pissed off at Patrick Ewing them.
For getting all that hype?
Oh, man, no. They in the other locker room talking about who is Chicago.
Oh!
And who is that little fat boy over there? Oh, that's Did your dad tell you about that?
They're calling you fat boy, Mom?
Yeah.
That's your dad. Listen, his dad they said, who is that little fat boy in the other room? He think he got. I'm listening to this.
You like what?
Man, when they tipped that ball off, it was like destruction. It was like, hold it. It was like, hold it.
A big fella.
Dog, the gym was quiet. Ask your dad about that.
Y'all was in New York?
Dog, we was in Boston.
Okay, Boston,
hey,
right.
Hey,
Boston shootout.
Dunked on their whole back line, including Patrick. A whole back line dunked on them all. Yo, this is this fat boy. And I got about 48 more for y'all.
Ooh! You got the MVP?
Oh, yeah. But I was older. And let me tell you, we were so cold in Chicago. Let me tell you how we did it. Because they cherished their Boston trophy. We so ugly. Each one of our boys, it was big, it was tall. Everybody grabbed the top of it, took turns, and we dragged it to the locker room.
Oh,
we dragged it. How cold we
really want it.
We're gonna take this with us.
Yeah.
But we just whooped who y'all thought was the coldest.
Yeah, Patrick, you ain't want Mark to tell that.
Hold up, but me and Pat was cool. He looked at me. Oh, I said, oh yeah.
That's the little fat boy.
That's the little fat boy.
I had to say this, man. To me, that's when basketball was basketball. I mean, your era coming up was like the best.
They changed it. It changed everything about basketball.
But you know what, Doug? I'm tell you this, and then your dad know this. This is how I grew up, and it might have cost me in the NBA. Is that the main focus was see who was the best and had the best team. That's it. Now guys think, oh, I got my 20, so you think you're good. That sucks. No, if I seen a guy over there in the corner and he said, oh, that guy over there is from Colorado, and they say he the best. Okay, well, right away it's like, okay, well, so when we playing against each other,
right?
Because I want to know.
They be dodging each other now.
No, I ain't dodging nobody, man.
That's a great story, Mark.
Now,
great
story. I appreciate you, man.
John,
hey, thank you for calling in, man. Please give your dad. I want to talk to him, but I'm gonna tell you, he changed the direction.
We're gonna bring him on here. You
want
to bring him on next week, Big Mark?
He really, man, we get him on.
That'll be classic,
whatever
man.
he want.
He's a Chicago legend, man.
He is a legend.
Chicago, he's a legend all around the United States.
Everybody know him. Everybody know Ruben Noah.
Well, J Dub, man, we're gonna follow back up with you, man. I get the information, man, and we rocking and rolling. All right, big baby.
I'll hit you after your show come off, and I give you the information.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Love you, man.
Appreciate
you,
brother.
Too, bro. Love you, Mark.
Hey.
All right.
Hey, we got IntellectualRadio.com, 708-223-8953. Y'all probably ain't going to get the call because we like dragging Wanda. She been in here all day. Earl been in here all day, and I just, don't want to drag them, any longer. And y'all had me in the streets all week this week, chasing every player down.
You did the thing, big fella.
Yeah, and my boys deserve it. And I'm really happy that we are able to do this, and like I say, I'll be at Eduardo's at 21 30 21. I'll see Wanda B got me. She getting me together over
2130
Salt Trail. 3721 Salt Trail in Richland Park. I'll be there this Wednesday. My boy over there running the nice cigar bar. He's a friend, and we're going to have a good time. We're just going to sit and talk, and we're going to do a show from there. So come in. You want to ask a few questions. Let's do it. And we're going to enjoy each other, man. And then, like I say, listen, I want to start, you guys are listening. I want you to make this your show. I want to start with topics that you're interested in when it's pertaining to your sports, your players here in Chicago, because I'm calling them out. I ain't trying to hurt nobody, but you need to step up, and I need for you guys to give me those questions during the week, and you'll know when they come up. And then I think Wanda gonna get me lined up so I can start bringing people on camera, because right now I'm just screwing up.
You get the laptop, you be 10A.
Yeah, but I got to just get all my stuff because I run.
I want to give a shout out to you, man, because you've been working like a Hebrew slave.
Well,
and I'm like, are you working so much you make me tired?
Yeah, but you got to learn to work like me. So I win titles, dog.
I won't be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet after that. You got titles.
I win titles, dog.
Dang, man. So you gonna treat me that Charles Barkley because I ain't
got Charles Barkley. You ain't got no championship.
I ain't got no championships, man.
Got no championship.
So they don't even count in the streets, man.
Well, very few got them.
Well, you know what? Shout out to you, big fella, man. You're doing your thing up here in Chicago. Mike clogged the league up.
Yeah, well, Mike gave a whole bunch of people championships.
Yeah, he did. Man, I should have been on that team. I could have shot a jumper like Judd Bushler.
You probably could have shot a Bushler jumper.
Wide open.
You made it.
Y'all was sticking. Y'all put all 4 people on them.
MJ.
Y'all was talking about the
MJ.
So man. The Jordan rules for real?
No, not really. That's the inside secret of the bad boys, and I don't never give away. We brotherhood forever.
I tried to catch him.
Jordan rules? What Jordan rules? I don't know nothing about no Jordan rules. Please.
Shout out to you, man.
No Jordan rules.
Slipping at the block party.
He never gonna happen, baby. We don't tell.
Roland matters, man.
We don't tell.
Out to Roland, man.
Hey, man.
Mark.
Hey, look, I know I done kept y'all long, and Thank you, Intellectual Radio, for allowing me to have this platform to spread out, and I will continue to spread it to you. And like I say, it's going to get more exciting because start my league early in September. We're going to have a game here. You're going to hear about it. Now you're going to hear it announced, and it's going to be hot, and you're going to, love it. And I'm going to start.
What's the name of it, Mark?
Uh,
Y'all changed the name. I heard you say.
Yeah, we did change the name.
Don't worry about it, big fella. You can tell them next week.
Prime time basketball league. We're gonna start it, and you're gonna hear about it. And like I say, most of the same pros that you are watching now on that other pro team that I won't mention, but you know who they are. We're gonna be those pros are gonna be playing with us, but we're gonna be 5-on-5. And
that 5-on-5 gonna be nasty.
And we're gonna get into the community.
Cause that's how you're gonna see people getting dunked on.
Yeah, but see now, 5-on-5.
That 3-on-3 is hard because people can recover and knock you out there and all that. Right. But a 5-on-5,
you gotta get up and down the floor.
I tap it. All right, I'm putting the weight on you. Come on, dog.
I'm gone.
Statue of Liberty, Mark. I'm
gone. Hey,
I only dunked on a couple of people, but I know how to feel.
Last thing I want to say is that please, I'm gonna write down questions during the week that are good questions, that things I'd like to answer. And I get things from you guys all the time. So, think about things that are related to either our youth here or to our sports figures here that you want me to mention. And, and I'm going to do it. And when the season starts, I'm watching the games. And you guys that are on, listen, and I'm going to give you the straight skinny about what they doing. If you got somebody out there that, hey, listen, they starting this guy and he's doing 0, hey, you got to do something different. He got to step up. You got to move him. Do something because you don't stand still if you want to win and win titles. And sometimes they just stand still. And to my young fella, Derrick Rose, let me tell you, man, I love you to death. And
Jabari.
I love Jabari too. You young fellows did it right, Rose. And I really am upset about the fact that, we have some of our group over here, you can't help getting hurt.
No.
But your MVP year, you gave it, and you had some.
You talking about, man? Yeah, why should not be the MVP?
Yeah, but then he didn't have the right type of leadership around him, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was not protected because I know your heart, Derrick. I know your heart, man, and
I want to lead you into this before you get out of here,
somebody else really understand your heart, man, because you're a good person there. You're a good person there.
So I want you to close out on this, Mark. Right. And you said something that you noticed about Chicago. That they report the news one way in Naperville, and then in here they reported a different way.
Well, see what I was saying.
Close out with that, big dog.
Well, what I was saying is that we gotta as people we gotta understand. Cause let me go back here. Is that one and only first, I'm a person, a human being. I spent the first 6. We got another caller? Okay, let's get this caller, then I'll answer that because I want them to, go ahead, caller. What's your name and where you from?
Nick Irvin.
Nick Irvin, I've been waiting for you, man. Hey,
what's up, man?
Listen, let me tell you about this guy, man. I know.
Hey, what's up? What's happening?
I know I ain't gonna hold you. Listen, let me tell you about this guy, man. All right. Most of you guys know him. If you talk about any championship that been won in Chicago or the biggest high school games in Chicago, they was between Nick and whoever. Right. We got Nick Irvin, the head coach of Morgan Park. All right, and this is my boy. And he had a little game too. He wasn't that bad. He had a little game. Hey, Nick, man.
Yes, sir.
The first thing I want to go with you, man, is that I come to your practices, right?
Yes, sir.
And I watch your practices, and I see what you teach on a day-to-day basis, and I see the type of inner being that your players have every day. They respect the game, they respect you, and don't nobody come on that floor half stepping. What is your method, or what do you do, or what do you expect on a day-to-day basis when they come to practice? So all these young coaches out here to know, you don't just throw a championship team out there, you build a championship team.
Well, first I want to say thanks for coming around and being around the guys, and
mentoring me and trying to be the best coach I can be. You're a big influence on me and every day. I just want to say thank you before I answer your question.
Well, thank you, sir.
And the thing I expect them to play at a high level, every day in practice. Don't cheat the game.
Yes.
Love the game, and just be passionate about it, because I grew up like watching you play, and my father teaching me the game of basketball growing up.
The godfather of basketball. The guy is only one. Can't nobody else get that? No, only one.
That's right.
The godfather of basketball. Anybody else claim that, they lying. All right, Nick, I'm sorry.
Yeah, being around my brothers, and one thing they always taught me and told me, never cheat the game, and always be passionate about it. So I just try to teach the young guys now that's coming up, what they taught me and what I've seen over the years by watching you play and how hard you played, and how hard the rest of the guys played that came before me, and I just try to instill that and teach them that.
But Nick, yeah, I done been in your practice. Ain't nobody come in your game, in your practice, cheating the game, because they know that walking to the left and then to the left again, that lead to the locker room, don't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Get out of my gym.
Nick,
Nick make them get out. Get out.
Hey, Nick, you run practice like Terry Head?
Yeah, oh man, they can't come. Terry Head, no, you can't come in my practice and not playing at a high level or trying to learn and try to be good in your craft. I don't accept that. Like I tell my players, if you don't want to come in this gym and work, just go home. Come back the next day.
Nick, let me ask you this, and this is what I'm trying to tell to coaches and to people who are looking to send their kids to school to have them grow as a player. Nick, half of your coaching, 90% of your coaching is in practice. When you get to the game, all you have to do is push buttons. You ain't trying to call. You ain't trying to scream and holler at nobody and tell nobody what to do. I didn't seen you coach. Is it true?
No, that's true. No, that's definitely true, because you do all your teaching and coaching and practice, and when the game time comes, it should be easy. So I just reiterate what we do in practice and tell them, like, this what it is. You got to play hard every possession. That's why I do it in practice. So when the game time comes, they prepared. And, by watching the game and playing the game and being around the game, that's what builds championships. When you do it in practice, it's going to lead over into the game. So that's what I teach.
Hey, Nick, I know you, man, and I've been observing you for a while, and I know one thing you do is coach confidence. And you had little Charlie. Charlie, when he was like number one playing Kyle, but then here you come, you got Marquise Jacobs. Now I know Marquise Jacobs because he played with my son, and he was on the low for a minute, but you brought him over to Mac Urban Fire, and then this boy just went ham, man. I know what I know, right?
Yeah.
Man, that boy, he was like, when he was with us, Chicago Select, and then he got over there with you, and now he committed to Kansas. What happened with that, man? Tell me what happened.
Well, J2, I call him J2. He's the second brother, to marriage Jacob. So I call him J2. But, J2, like I tell him still to this day, I said, don't cheat the game. Don't cheat the game. I said, you got to show your athleticism, and you got to play every possession. With him, you got to stay on him and keep reminding him, like, you play at a high level every time you step on the floor. Whatever you want, you got to go take it.
Man, but you got him having fun. He had 2 buzzer beaters this weekend. I saw that, dog.
Oh, he was in his bag. I told him stay in his bag. And one thing about him, he loved to play.
Yeah.
He loved to play.
You can see
he
it.
Loved the moment. He loved the moment. And, like I told Mike, I said, Mike, we probably need to put the ball in J2 hand and let him go and do what he do. So he was like, man, I'm glad y'all said that. Give me the ball. Y'all just move.
Hey, that boy be out there smiling. He like a little kid again. He having fun again, man. And hey, congratulations on that, man.
Nick.
Man, I appreciate that.
Nick, before I let you go, man, I'm finna drop it, and I'm finna drop it hard, all right? So here we go.
All right.
Here we go. And you ain't got to you can, enjoy this. You the one more championships than anybody I can remember in my lifetime in high school. All right. I ain't seen that many championships, right?
Right.
You have coached at least, if I correct right, 10 All-Americans, right?
Yep.
You have coached about 8 pros. Am I correct?
Right.
Yeah.
And what I'm saying is that in order to win games at any level,
Yeah.
you have to know how to communicate and get the best out of a player.
Yeah, he
Yes,
got
sir.
that.
I'm
He
talking
got it.
about Coach K, get the best out of a player. When you talk about the coach down in Kansas, get the best out of a player. When you talk about any coach that I know at the college level of basketball, X and O's, everybody know the same plays, Nick.
Yeah.
Everybody know the same plays. You ain't
change the name.
you change the name and you do a little something. Everybody know it. But you know what the winners do?
True.
But you know what the winners do? I know how to get the best out of my players.
Right.
And what I'm telling you in
That's what I
the
admire
in the
about him,
city
man.
of Chicago, I don't want to jump on Morgan Park, but brother, they missing it when they not looking at you as a head coach of a nice college team. They missing it.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, look, I always wanted my sons to play for you
Nick.
because you get them boys the super duper neon.
Nick, you
Charlie was
proven.
getting 50.
Yo,
Charlie was getting 50 his senior year.
yo, but I'm
I'm like, damn.
Nick,
Wasn't he, man?
Nick. I mean, you got credentials, man. Nick,
Man, I appreciate
Nick, this ain't cause you my boy, and you know I'll tell you when you ain't doing it.
Hey, but Ma, he
Yeah, hold on. I tell you when you ain't doing it, you ain't doing it. But dog, listen,
You do.
when you doing it, and what I'm saying is that I see college coaches now, you can't coach. I won't put them on blast, but your records show and your players don't get better. Listen, I'm going back to the old school. If you coaching on my team and got my team, I'm not winning and my players don't get better,
Right.
I have a problem. Listen, Lil Charlie, hold on, Lil Charlie. I saw Lil Charlie as a freshman, right? I came to see Billy Garrett. You remember that, Nick? I came to see Billy Garrett because they said Billy Garrett, and I like Billy Garrett. And then I looked over there and I said, Nick, who is that little bitty boy right there? Nick turned around to me and say, he gonna be a killer. I say, really, Nick? I like him. And Nick said, wait, he gonna be a killer. And one after another, all the way to the kid that left this year, Ayo.
Yeah.
But Nick,
And the left hand kid that's at St. John.
Levette. But what I'm saying is though, you producing killers.
Yeah, man, you doing your thing, man.
He doing it, and the problem is that
you get them boy the neon green.
But can't nobody else hold it. I'm saying is that this is in your resume. You do it. Hold it. They don't know him. They knew Charlie was okay, but who coached Charlie to be a killer?
Yeah.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? So
first game of the season, his senior year, he had 55.
So I'm looking.
55. He should have had 7.
I know. Hey, Nick, I'm telling you, man, because my boy was the same grade. My son tell me, he said, Dad, Charlie just had 55. I said, Jay, you ain't gonna be able to catch up.
So
one
I'm looking
one
at.
thing I try to tell them, I always say, no matter who you play and who it is, the name on the jersey don't matter. You got to play everybody the same.
Nick.
About Charlie played everybody the same. Charlie wanted to be better than everybody. He didn't care who it was, and his daddy just, once he sent them over there to me, just like, Nick, it's yours. Go ahead. Man, this is all you. Go turn them loose. And I ain't had to do too much.
But you know what, though, Nick?
Charlie got that.
But you know what, though, Nick? You got a rare craft. You got a rare thing. They believe in you. I'm just putting it on the table, man, because I don't have to put it on the table for you. And if you was a buster, I'd tell you. But every one of they believe in you, man. And yeah, but it's a lot of them hoop that ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? Right. A lot of them ain't got it. You got to have that rare thing that you know how to communicate to a player. And when they go out there, man, they don't play. They play because you done taught them how to rise to the next level, take the challenge on. And everybody that's coaching can't do that.
Chicago coach.
Well, there's a lot of Chicago coaches can't do that.
I agree.
Everybody ain't getting that bubble. Everybody, it's some that win now just because they got talent in Chicago, because they ain't going to blow you up. But if you coming to me wrong, I'll tell you one of those. But yeah,
Right. No,
you win because you get all the players. You know what I'm saying?
One thing that's wrong with some of these coaches, they make it about themselves instead of about the kids.
Yeah.
You know, I had my shine playing. You know, I scored a lot of points in my career. I won a lot of games in my career. So right now it's about the kids and mentor them to be the best they can be. And it's not about me. You know, like I say, yeah, you want to stay champion. Yeah, that's good. But I'm more about developing kids and making sure they reach their goals in life and going to college and play at the next level.
But Nick,
I take myself out the equation.
I'm finna get it and close out with you, and then I'm closing. I had a meeting with you in a room 2 weeks ago, which I call the plethora of top coaches in Chicago. You remember that meeting, right?
Yes, sir.
And would you just simply name a few of those people that was in that? I'm talking about coaches. Just drop them on for me. I don't want to act like I'm dropping names. And if you say it, you and their family. So go ahead. Just drop who was in that room.
Rob Smith, Tyrone Slaughter, Terry Head, Wolf Nelson, Mike Oliver. You know, we all, you know, a lot of people think we not friends, you know, but at the end of the day, friends. we all competitors. So right. You know, we all for the kids. We want to be for the kids. So, you know, we just try to help each other the best way we can. And, you know, a lot of people always say you and Rob stay into it. No, man,
they don't
that's
know.
The battle of Vincennes, man.
They don't know. But what I'm saying is that they battle on the court, but they in the room talking about how to make things better, man.
Yeah, man. That's
so let's clear that up.
And I think y'all split this year, right? St. Morgan Park, right?
No, they switched it up. So now we only play one time, which is taking away the rivalry because we want to play each other twice. We want to go over their place. They want
y'all need to play twice.
That's the city, man. I heard the city messing up all that, man.
Yeah, you're right, but probably they need to.
Yeah, they need to bring that back, and it's fun. It's for the city. We put on for the city, and you know, and we love coaching against each other because we bring out the best in us.
Well,
right. And then we laugh about it later. Like, man,
man, y'all the new the new Don Pittman and Sonny Cox.
But see, exactly. So I'm gonna drop it like this and let you go. Just for the coaches in Chicago, especially the room of coaches I was in. You know, I'm pissed off, and I'm gonna tell people I'm pissed off when they come to me and talk to me. I'm pissed off. You know, and I don't care what you think, and whatever you think is good, I really don't care. Is the fact that you guys have put out more talent from any state in the United States, and we don't have. And here's a media thing: our media people really telling the job that those coaches in that room are doing. I don't hear enough about it. I know I hear about Morgan Park, but I don't hear enough about the fact that you coaches, y'all doing it right. These kids didn't just all of a sudden be what
Morgan Park, y'all boys doing it up, man, for y'all boys.
They didn't all of a sudden be what they are.
Y'all sending them boys to school, getting that education. That's number one. That's number one, Nick.
But I'm saying is that. But hold it.
Free education.
Who else doing it? And y'all been doing it for years.
Coach?
And y'all been doing it for years. Yeah, come on, man. Y'all been doing it for years.
In that room alone, there was 17 state championships and
wow,
many city championships. So
and pros all over the place.
Yeah, y'all got to create something within yourself. Y'all started with that though, right, Mark? With that meeting.
Yeah, but with that meeting, but all I'm saying is that the media outlet, and you know, I'm not gonna say all of them, but they don't give enough credit to put these guys in position where they position, because I'm saying is that as so far as college, thank God Loyola did what they did this year. But I'm saying is that all these colleges around here losing the last 100 years.
Man, been getting shellacked.
And hold it.
Shellacked.
And y'all, the people with the talent, and you show that you could coach already. So where the problem at? Where the problem at?
Can I add this real quick, Nick and Mark? Like the NBA is putting younger coaches in. High school and college need to put new younger coaches in. They need a younger voice for the younger players.
You know, Nick. I can say that, and you're true about that. But I don't put no young one in that don't know nothing.
I'm talking about guys like the niggas
Yeah, but
of
what?
the world,
But you
Robert Smith of the world, and don't fire him after one losing season.
no, but
Give brother 10 years to get money like the rest of them.
no. Well, see, I just want to give them that opportunity to show their skill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying is that you got people that's losing. They lose 100 games, and they still losing 100 games.
Like DePaul. Like
They
DePaul
still
sucks
losing
so
100
bad.
games, man. And all I'm saying is
Yeah,
that
and then another thing though, Mark, like you played at the highest level. You played at the very highest level, and you was the number one pick in the draft. You know what I'm saying? You was all-star. You made the all-star team and everything. You know, like they should be blowing your door down to coach, to come be a college coach. So you've been in my practices.
yeah,
You know, you've
absolutely.
been in my practices.
Absolutely.
You done taught my kids a lot of things. You done taught me a lot of things. So, when you look at certain things, you be like, dang, why they didn't give Mark a chance? Like, a few times the jobs come open around here, and I'm like, man, Mark right here.
But
You
Nick, we all know why that is.
Chicago.
We all know why that is. From the simple fact is that I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna get all the players from Chicago because I know all of y'all, and then I'm gonna bring y'all onto my staff. And I don't know which one they scared of. I have no idea which one. And then when I bring y'all onto my staff, we're gonna get every player in Chicago, and then I'm gonna say, Nick, I want you out of here. Go get your own team.
Yeah.
And then you're
That's how
gonna
it's supposed to go.
be coaching, at a big program someone else. And then I'm gonna bring another coach in from Chicago, and then I'm gonna tell him we're gonna win again. And then you got to get out of here and go and get your own team. But then you got to come back. But then you got to come back here and recruit one of the high school coaches that are here and take them with you.
Yep. Like Duke do.
Nick.
Yeah,
Nick,
do that.
Duke do that.
Nick, they know as soon as I get to one of those spots, that's what's gonna happen because my coaches are gonna be from here, and maybe that's the fear. I mean, I ain't saying nothing against no coaches all out in the country, but my staff is gonna be
It's
Chicago.
coming, Mark. It's coming for you, man.
That's what's gonna happen. All my
I
staff
hope you
gonna
get
be
the
Chicago.
ball.
Well, we'll see what happens there, but maybe it's the fact that they know for a fact is my staff is gonna be from
But y'all gonna
Chicago.
change the coach of basketball, man.
Man, that's
Can I ask Nick one question?
all right.
Hey, Nick, I got one quick question for you, big dog. What you think
Go
of
ahead. I got a lot of time. Go ahead.
what you think of LeVar Ball?
Nick? Don't answer that one. We ain't doing that one. We ain't doing LeVar Ball. We ain't
But
doing
he
that.
mess with you.
We ain't doing LeVar Ball. No, Nick, I ain't letting you do LeVar Ball.
That's JBL. Okay,
I ain't
we
letting you
won't
do.
that.
No, he can't do
Okay,
LeVar
no,
Ball.
no,
He
he don't
can't
get
do
no
that.
ass
Nick,
time.
scratch that one. We can't do LeVar Ball.
Okay.
Okay, we can't do that one.
No, we can't do that one. Hey, man, listen. You tell your mom, you
Yes,
tell
sir.
your brothers, and tell my boys over at Morgan Park, I'm all with them. And, I just appreciate y'all so much, man. And more your mom than anything, man, because that lady, she has given her life to, man, making it great for you and your brothers and supporting your dad all them years. Love her to death, man. Love her to death, man. So please.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah,
She's the backbone of the family, man.
Yeah, I knock a couple people out, but have no Hey, listen, I've been in games and she didn't have no spot. Man, I cleared a wall out. Say, all y'all move. Everybody in here move. Get out the way. Hold it. In the opposing gym.
True story.
But you lucky and you 6'6".
I mean, it's somebody else's gym. It ain't at Morgan Park. Like, hold it, you ain't got no seat. All y'all move.
Yeah.
Get out the way.
Man.
Huh? Please. Give her
I
a
remember
seat.
the first time when we went downstate, you was there. You was like, hold on, you ain't got your things yet? Come on. You going in with me. Come on.
Going in with
Man,
me. What's
I
she doing?
remember that.
Had her outside like she gonna wait.
Yeah.
You know how downstate they kind of got that thing.
Yeah.
Listen, no. Come on. Hey, where the elevator at? Y'all move out the way. We going down right out to the front row. I don't care who seat this is.
Yeah, that's
Just
mama,
sit down.
man.
Man, hey, love you, man. Love you.
Man, love you too, man.
Hey, look,
Hey,
and
be good, big fella.
we gonna be talking,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Appreciate you, man.
All right.
All right.
All right.
All right, Nick.
Hey, my
All right.
boy came on, and my boy, Big
Man, that was
Rob.
real, man. That was real, man.
Hey, I just want to say thanks to Intellectual Radio. I want to say thanks to Earl, and I want to say thanks to my special lady, because if I can't get it right, well, I can't get it right never. So why in the help? I know I'm always tripped out. So she makes it happen. Hey, appreciate you guys. My sponsor, TLC. You want to lose some weight, man? Look, y'all missing this. Look, if you take it for 30 days, you're losing weight. You're going to get the gut off. TLC. Remember that, dog. Thanks a lot. Appreciate you.
Peace.
Go, I'ma hold mine. Had a plethora of chicks, but for her I cut them off. Didn't even hit them a last time. Nah, I was doing shit the past time. But this girl here, she's my pastime. I know it sounds sprung on me, but she can have it all like she got a gun to me. I'm frequently, what the hell she done to me? I tell them to